On January 18th, 2023, 3 years ago today, Manuel Terran, better known as Tortuguita, was murdered by Georgia State Patrol troopers in the Weolani Forest. They were 26 years old. Tortuguita was an outstanding organizer. They worked on unionization drives, community support with food not bombs, served as a movement medic, and organized for increased low-income housing. When the city of Atlanta set out to tear down the critically important old-growth Weolani Forest and replace it with a hyper-militarized police training facility that would end up costing hundreds of millions, a few brave people took to the forest to stop the bulldozers. Tortuguita was among them and took a key role in coordinating desperately needed mutual aid for the forest defenders. On the morning of January 18th, 2023, Georgia State Patrol officers stormed a peaceful camp of forest defenders to clear the ground for the bulldozing of the local forest. By the end of this raid, Tortuguita was dead. The police's official narratives state Tortuguita, a self-proclaimed pacifist, fired on officers. There's a few glaring problems in this story. An independent autopsy report found Tortuguita to be sitting cross-legged on the ground with their hands in the air when they were shot 14 times by multiple firearms. Even the DeKalb County Medical Examiner ruled the death a homicide. While no body cam footage of the incident has been released, the supposedly exonerating video released by the Georgia Bureau of Investigation very clearly contains the police saying, quote, "You fucked your own officer up," end quote, and, quote, "Did they shoot their own man," end quote. No charges or penalties have been handed down to the troopers involved, and as far as the U.S. so-called justice system is concerned, Tortuguita was killed for good reason. Although delayed, over budget, and unpopular, the old Weolani Forest was razed. Cop City was finally built. Those of us in Atlanta have felt its effects with increased flooding and the further militarization of our police. It is incumbent upon all of us not to forget Tortuguita's sacrifice, nor the sacrifice of so many that have come before. The struggle for liberation is a marathon, not a sprint, and there will be many martyrs by its end. In Tortuguita's own words, mere weeks before their death, quote, "The abolitionist mission isn't done until every prison is empty, when there are no more cops, when the land has been given back. That's when it's over. I don't expect to live to see that day, necessarily. I hope so, but I smoke," end quote. May we remember Tortuguita and all those who have fallen fighting for liberation. And may the people of Atlanta long take up the chant, "Viva, viva, Tortuguita."